Hey guys, it's your fave Black Ethot here, and today we're going to be trying the clean girl aesthetic makeup. Now, typically, what you associate with the clean girl aesthetic is green juices, luxury skincares, and sleek back hair with a pretty, almost minimal makeup, no makeup look. So today we're going to be trying to imitate that with a few products that are a little bit cheaper than what you would associate with the clean girl aesthetic. So with that being said, let's just get started. So to start off, we're going to be using a facial oil. This one is by The Ordinary. It's a bee oil. It has like a mixture of a couple different good ones for the face. I'm using this under my base because it gives a really pretty glowy and natural look. Because I'm skipping out on primer, I am going to use a sleeping mask just to plump up my face a little bit and to fill in some of my pores. Next, we're going to be using Black Girl Sunscreen, the kids version, because it's cheaper. This is one that doesn't give me a white cast, and I'm trying to do the 2-finger rule, but I don't know, I just feel like such a waste of product. I know it's good for the skin, but I just can't get myself to do it, so we're doing at least 1 finger and just making sure everything is really nice and blended. Next, I'm taking just a translucent powder, and I'm going to be setting my brows. This is just something that I do because I do shave off the tail of them, and if I don't set them before I apply product, then my product will just be slipping and sliding all over the place. I'm using just a really cheap brow pomade here, and I started using it, but I just didn't like how it was looking, so I did end up switching to a dark brown eyeshadow, which you'll see in like a second. So this is when I switched. I'm just using a random neutral eyeshadow palette and basically taking the darkest brown color there and filling in my brows this way. Created a better look and a little bit more softer, which is what we're going for. Next, I'm going to be using basically a styling gel, hair gel. This is because I don't like brow gels and they're too expensive for what they're worth. So I'm using it and just using like a little spoolie and brushing up my hairs to create a little bit more of a fluffier, natural look. Now I'm taking a concealer. This one is a tad bit too orange for me, so I'm mixing it with a lighter one to create a shade that will hopefully be like exactly true to my skin tone. Because this clean girl aesthetic is more of a natural look, I don't want to have any colors that basically wouldn't come up on my face. So yeah, I'm using this to clean up my brows a little bit, and I'm going to be using it basically throughout the duration of this video. Next, I'm taking the same concealer that I just made and I'm going over all my little imperfections. One thing about the clean girl aesthetic is that they all have like perfect, beautiful skin. Because I don't, I'm just gonna do a little bit of correcting here and then we're gonna go on to our base. I'm taking a fluffy brush and just blending everything out with a gentle tapping motion. Now onto the base, I'm using e.l.f.'s Camo Conceal Cream. I love this. I didn't think that they would have my shade, but when I went to the States, I actually found it in Ulta. And it also has SPF 30, which is awesome. So right now I'm just patch testing it, making sure that it matches my skin exactly. Because I did tan a little bit, I am going to be mixing it with another foundation that I have, which is a tad bit warmer. And yeah, then we're going to apply that to our face. I'm also making sure to work in layers as well as small areas so that the foundation doesn't look cakey or like there's too much on. We're still going for a natural, beauty from within look, even though you are adding makeup. After that's done, I'm just taking the same concealer concoction that I made and adding that under my eye. I'm trying to go for a more lifted look, so that's the reason why we're doing this kind of shape rather than the upside down triangle that I'm used to having. Also, I'm adding a little bit of oil to my lips because they were super duper dry. After blending everything out, I am taking a little bit of that same setting powder I used earlier just to set under my eyes so that they don't crease throughout the day. I'm also going over my smile lines and any place that really tends to be affected by creasing. Now I'm taking a dark concealer just to contour around my face. As you can see, I'm taking a very, very small brush so that I have more of a control on the product, because sometimes I do go a little bit too ham. And then after taking just a regular beauty blender and blending everything out. Next, I'm taking this rust colored blush and I'm going to be adding that to the high points of my cheekbones and bringing that color all the way up to my temples. Next, I'm just taking the Juvia's Place bronze palette in the color dark, and I'm taking that and kind of warming up my face a little bit. Next, I'm taking a neutral eyeshadow palette, the same one that I use for my eyebrows, and taking a dark brown color and lining the whole top lash line, as well as extending it out a little bit to create a very pretty soft wing. Next, I'm taking just a little half lash and applying a bit of blue to that and just sticking that on the outer corners of my eye. Now I'm just adding a little bit of mascara to the rest of my lashes so that they blend a little bit better. Now for the lips, I'm just adding a little bit of brown lip liner, as well as we're going to be going back into the same blush color, so the same product I use for my cheeks, and I'm kind of adding that to my lips just to create a more cohesive look. And for the last step, I'm just going to be adding a bit of gloss just to finish everything off. So this is the end of the video. This is how the clean girl aesthetic makeup turned out, but on a budget. So if you like the video, like it. If you dislike the video, dislike it. It's all feedback. Definitely comment down below on what aesthetic I should try next. Follow me on my Instagram and my TikTok, because I be on there more than I be on here. And yeah, with that being said, I'll see you there. I'll see you next time, and bye.